Hi, you guys. Welcome to another episode of the Current Besties podcast. Today, Jazz and I talk about soccer hotties, football hotties, I should say, how long we last in bed. And what else do we talk about? Breakfast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are live. We're back.
Action.
We're back, baby. Back and better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
so better. So good. I'm tired. You know what? I've not been tired until today. This is the first day I'm tired.
No, there was another day that you were tired.
Not like you tired. This is the first time I'm actually tired.
Yeah, but I'm telling myself, okay. I told myself at the end of June, this is going to come out
This comes out next week.
When this episode comes out, it'll be the end of June. I'll be at the end of my tour.
Yay, congratulations. You're finishing this tour.
No more tour. Yes, no more tour. I've been touring for a year. I've been Sabrina Carpentering it. Like, it's just like been on the road for 1 year. And so at the end of this, I will be done with the tour and then I will be able to not travel for a little bit. I want to be in LA. I want to be home.
Yeah.
I want to be here. I want to sleep in my bed. Like, I know traveling sounds so exciting and so cool for people who don't do it. But when you go often to like different places so often, you miss your home.
Yes, you do. I know. You definitely do.
I miss home.
Because home is where the heart is.
Yeah. And so I'm excited to I have no travel plans in July. I have no travel plans in August. I'm sure things will come up. But for the most part, nothing is scheduled. Nothing's on the books. And I'm excited to stay in LA get to know LA again.
Yeah. Meet LA again. Yeah. Okay. I Googled us. And
you Googled us.
Yeah, I'm curious. I do a lot of work on this show, but I Googled us, and then someone said that Google was like a potential con of our podcast is that we might not be relatable because they called both of us influencers.
We're not.
They said it might not be relatable for two influencers talking about living in LA and going to these events and flying all over the country for their tours. And they called both of us influencers.
Wow. Well, you're an influencer now. Yeah. There's certain stages of influencers.
Yeah, lowercase I.
You're micro.
Yeah, I'm totally micro.
You're like you're mini micro.
Mini micro.
Mini micro. But then we all start somewhere. Wow. So we're unrelatable.
Yeah, I know. So how do we become relatable? Also, that's not true.
That's not true.
No.
My whole all my content is about being relatable to the public eye.
That sentence wasn't relatable at all.
My whole brand is being relatable, so that doesn't make any sense. Okay. Someone DM'd me the other day, and they were like, "Oh, Uly, be careful. You don't want to become too unrelatable. You don't want to become one of those influencers that then no one can relate to because you're going on so many trips or you get some fun at things that are happening to you." Uh-huh. And I DM'd them back and I said, I can't wait to be unrelatable.
Also, who are you and why are you messaging me?
I was like, I can't wait for the day that people are like, oh my God, I used to know him when he was just starting out and he was so like us and relatable. And now he's this ultra rich person who just doesn't look like himself. I can't wait.
But you definitely look different already. Yeah.
You think so?
Since I met you. Big changes.
20 years ago? Or what do you mean?
I mean, you look different. Yeah, you look different.
Or since I started creating content online.
And you have an earring now, so things are different. You have facial hair, so yeah.
I mean, obviously I grow and I look, when you're growing, you're changing.
If you're not changing, you're not growing. I know.
But are you saying ever since have I become unrelatable to you?
No. No, I mean, you've been this delusional before all of the stuff was here.
Thank you.
So you're welcome. So the stuff hasn't really changed.
Do you think once you start getting more traction on social media and people start finding you and you become an influencer, quote unquote, do you think you'll change? And what are the things about you that you think will change?
Yeah, I'll change.
But what's gonna change?
I don't know, but I'm ready to change. I'm ready for it. I think I'll change by Maybe
Like, I think you'll be, as your friend,
yeah.
as your best
Tell
friend,
me how I'm gonna change. Yes.
I think you're going to be more showy. Like, I think you're going to like
Okay.
have more like designer things. Like, you like really expensive stuff. Like, you have expensive taste. And so I think like you will really lean in to that aspect of yourself.
Okay, I definitely do have, unfortunately, expensive taste. Or I like shiny things. But the thing is, it doesn't matter how much money you have. If you like shiny things, you won't have any money anymore. So it doesn't matter whatever level I get. The showiness is just going to lead to like, it won't be good. It won't be fortuitous for me to be showboaty. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think you're going to still do it. You've never been financially responsible for as long as I've known you.
No, it's starting now. We're getting better now.
You know how you have certain friends that you go for certain things for? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what's next?
Like, when I want to spend like a lot of money and I'm having like, or like I want to buy something that I'm like, should I not? I really want it, but it's kind of like indulgent. I go to you.
Yeah.
And I say, Jazz, should I get this thing? Because I know you're always going to say, yes, get that thing.
I'm gonna say buy two.
Yeah.
I'm the best. I love spending other people's money.
Telling them to spend their money.
Yes, yeah. When people come into money, like when Ernesto bought a BMW, I know we're not supposed to talk about Ernesto all the time, but when he bought a BMW, I was like, thank you for finally blowing your money on something I would tell you to blow it on.
Yeah, you love blowing money.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. The rush, there is no rush better than walking into a store with a little bit of money, leaving with a lot of things.
Yeah.
Besides maybe like sex and drugs, but that's really fun too.
What do you think you come to me for? Like, what kind of friend am I to you? You know, like when you think of like certain instances.
Let me find an instance.
Like, what's the general type I give like for like friendship?
You're a lot of fun.
No,
you are fun.
Thank you.
Funny. I come to you for I mean, levity is very important. It sounds like I'm minimizing, but it is not. The world is crazy, and then having like a bright smiling face is really fun. Yes. And also I feel like I can just like let my hair down wherever it is and then just like be relaxed and like feel free. And that there's no price on that.
That's beautiful. So you come to me. What I'm hearing is
yeah. What is it?
What I'm hearing is you come to me to lift your spirits.
Yeah, a spirit lifter.
A spirit lifter.
What a great quality to have as a person.
That's beautiful, Jazz.
Mm-hmm. Some people on the internet say that I'm a hater on you, which is true.
Always has been. Always will be.
Do we give each other compliments? Was that a compliment we just gave each other?
I kind of forced it out of you, but yeah.
And you said I blow all my money. I don't think that's really a compliment. I heard financially irresponsible there at some point too.
Well, you know what? I don't think that it's not a compliment because I have a lot of anxiety about spending money.
Right.
And it's probably trauma from growing up poor or like having like, you know, a scarcity mindset growing up because I'm like one of 4 siblings. Mm-hmm. Like I grew up in we were not wealthy growing up, you know, so like lower middle class.
There we go. Yeah.
Not lower class, but like lower middle class where it's like we had to be cognizant of money. And my parents, especially my mom, was like, don't spend your money. Mm-hmm. And so it was ingrained to me for a long time. So I actually think it's kind of a compliment to you to have you help me relieve that anxiety and be like, hey, you work really hard. You do these things, you know, like it's okay to treat yourself. You're my treat yourself.
I do say that a lot. I do say treat yourself. I do say you work really hard by those headphones.
Yes.
So yeah, I am a treat yourself type of person.
Which I think is a compliment.
Yep. Treat yourself 2000.
And it's also
that's in the middle of a jingle. It's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
No, you go.
No, treat yourself 2011. Okay. So I guess a compliment. I won't roll my eyes, I swear. Yeah, I said you bring levity to a situation, like really light energy, which is great because, I mean, I feel like I don't want to say that I'm like a circling the drain type of person, but I definitely like a little bit more morose and, the world's kind of a mess. So it's nice to have someone to like, actually, the sun's out. Life is actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Which is a really great quality. Also, there's this thing that you do, and you've said it a couple times, where it's like you don't plan ahead. You're not future thinking, you're very present thinking. And as someone that is like an anxious person myself, all I do is future and past think. I'm never thinking about the present. So it is really like nice to just like be grounded in like now. Which is like a great, I'm so envious that you have that because I do not. So it's really like good quality because you definitely are like, think about right now. Don't think about the future. Don't think about the past. Right now.
Well, I definitely don't think about the past.
Yeah, you don't.
The future, maybe I feel like that's why I surround myself with people who think about the future and the past because I don't think about it at all.
Someone needs to.
Yeah, someone needs to. Like, I mean, it's a positive thing to think about the future, like buying a house, saving money, like all these other things, my career, where it's going, like big picture things that I don't think about.
Yeah,
so like,
true.
it's good. I think it's probably why we're such good friends. It's because we complete each other in so many ways.
Oh my God, yin and yang. I wanted to bring something up. We were giving each other compliments, and I'm done with doing that. And also relatable content. So in our friendship, there are certain things that I've always like mentioned that I like wanted or would love to do. One of the things I really would love to do was to walk a red carpet one day.
Oh my God.
It's one of the things I love to do. I would love to go to movie premiere. I'm not like I'm a micro influencer. I don't get invited to anything. I just if my friends get invited and I can get invited by them, that'll be lovely. So I very recently had the opportunity. I was finally invited to a red carpet premiere, and I was so excited. My dreams came true. I was shopping for an outfit. I was so ready to like show up. I was going to dress according to the theme, very like Zendaya and La Roche. I was so ready.
This was your Met Gala.
This was my Met Gala. And then the day before, unceremoniously, actually, it wasn't even told to me. I had to fish for it. I was told that we are no longer going to this red carpet premiere. And I had I know what I did. I sent you a photo. Look at this outfit. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for inviting me to this. I can't wait. What a best friend. And then you're like, hey, actually, we're not going to that anymore. I'm not going to that anymore. And since you're a +1, you're now -1.
So just to give some context to the people.
Yeah, please.
I was invited to go to a premiere in LA called Girls Like Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Starring Haley Kiyoko, based on her book.
Haley Kiyoko, yes.
Haley Kiyoko, based on her book. And I was invited to go to the premiere, and I RSVP'd yes.
Yeah.
And I invited you, my best friend Jazz, to come with me.
Thank you for inviting me.
And then
then what happened?
Unfortunately, I then also got invited pretty close to the premiere. I got invited to the World Cup.
Yeah.
And to go watch a game in Miami at the World Cup.
Very unfortunate.
And so I was like, okay, I think I want to go to the World Cup game. And I'm going to bring my mom. Yeah. And so when you texted me showing me all the outfits for the premiere about how excited you were to go to the premiere, I had to then tell you that we weren't going anymore.
Yeah.
I felt so bad because then you were like, and I'm going to go get there early in LA and I'm going to get there early in LA and then I'll go shopping some more.
Shopping and then we can
because I want to look really good for the premiere, my first premiere ever. I felt so, you know what? I didn't even feel that bad about it.
I know you didn't fucking feel bad about it, bitch. I'll also say I didn't feel bad about it either because it wasn't, it wasn't like, no offense to this movie. I never heard about that movie until you told me about it and I did my research. So I would have loved to watch it, but I would have loved to go to the
It wasn't Wicked, like.
Right. It wasn't like, if it's Avengers and you cancel on me last minute, I'm never talking to you again.
Yeah.
But that one, love Haley Kiyoko.
Yeah, I still want to watch the movie. I'm really excited about the movie. Yeah.
But I like the outfit I was going to wear. I looked like a lesbian. I was so excited. It's about lesbians, so I wanted to dress the part.
Yeah, lesbians.
Lesbians. I hope that's not offensive. So it really doesn't matter. And I'm more happy. Going to the World Cup is more fun than me going to a red carpet premiere.
I just I didn't know. It was also so last minute too, that I got invited. So it all happened last minute and having to figure it out, having to tell people I couldn't do things that I committed to already.
Life comes at you so fast.
But I just didn't know when was the next time I would be invited to go to the World Cup. And I wanted to take the opportunity to go.
Trust me, I understand understand. There are no hard feelings. I just wanted to bring it up so everybody here knows that you let me down.
Yeah.
But it's more fun that you went to the World Cup because
you have been invited to events before and you have declined the event. So don't make me out to be the villain. You're not rewriting history today. I invited you to go watch Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo sing at Wicked One Wonderful Night, and you said you didn't want to go.
When did you invite me to that?
I invited you day of.
Day of, I'm driving into work and you're like, hey, there's this thing in LA in like 3 or 4 hours. And honestly, if I was not working, I would have been there, but I have other responsibilities and Ariana is not paying me. So I had to go to my job. If I was free that day, I would have turned that car around immediately and went straight to LA.
I'm just saying you could have also called in sick and said...
The thing that's different between you and me, when I have obligations to someone or like a job, I don't let them down at a better opportunity.
I hope his job is listening to this. You have quite the employee here. Okay?
Thank you
That's
very
great.
much. Thank you. How was the World Cup? I was trying to segue into your story.
The World Cup was so much fun. A couple of things.
Can't turn on a Diptyque candle willy-nilly. That's it.
What are you talking about?
Candle you just turned on.
In the living room?
Yes. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. What's a Diptyque candle?
Exactly.
Close the door. I know what it is.
What's a Diptyque candle?
Diptyque is a very expensive candle, which it's just an expensive candle. It's a lot of money.
Oh.
And so every second that burns is like, yeah.
You know what? And I'm glad he said that. And I'm glad he said that because something I want to talk about that I think I'm good at that Ernesto is bad at is that, because we were talking about like finances and things like that. I'm like, open the wine bottle, light the expensive candle, wear the nice suit. I'm like,
that's how you are?
I'm like that.
That contradicts what you said earlier.
I'm not going to buy it.
But you'll use it.
But once I buy it, I'm going to go all in. We had a Prada candle. Okay. That was a gift. It was a gift. We didn't buy
Ain't nobody related to you at all this episode. Shit.
It was a gift. It was a gift.
Mr. Prada walked to your house and gave you a candle.
I was gifted a Prada candle. Okay. Smells gorgeous. Mm-hmm. And Ernesto would never let me light it. He was like, oh my God, we have to light this like at the perfect moment. There's bottle wines that he won't let me open because he's like, we got to open this during a special occasion. And I get that too. But I'm also like, I'm very much like, it took me so long. Like once the anxiety's gone and I buy it, I want to use it. I want to do it. I want to like, what's the point?
Right.
It's like his BMW. It's like he buys a BMW. He doesn't drive it.
He hasn't driven it?
No, he drives it all the time. But like, it's like as if he's like, oh, I don't want to drive it. Like, leave it there. We'll take the other car because I don't want to like put miles on it or whatever.
Well, that I understand. Putting miles on a car is different than like lighting.
But you know what I mean? The sense that like the overall sentiment.
Yeah, I get it. Just use clearer examples. Yes, I get it.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like wear that nice shirt. Wear that like I'm like if I'm gonna jump through hoops to convince myself to buy this expensive thing, I want to use it.
Yeah, you already the damage is done. Let's live it. Let's revel in what we've done. I get it.
So like this tea drop candle,
Diptyque
candle. I lit that because my best friend is coming over to our house, and I want my house to smell nice. Is that not enough of a nice occasion to do that?
I'm a great occasion. Yeah. Also, I light that Prada candle when I go in the bathroom. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So it's your fault.
Yeah. It's probably dumb.
I started lighting it because I was like, what am I going to do? What are we going to do? Just like never light this candle ever again? Mm-hmm. Sorry. I just had to get it out of my chest because I just got yelled at.
Yeah, that's fine. So are you going to light that candle anymore? Diptyque. Do you even know what it smells like?
I lit that candle too. Is that Diptyque too?
No, this is...
TJ Maxx?
No, this is Hermes.
No, it's not.
It is. It's an Hermes candle.
Oh,
yeah. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
And it smells lovely.
It does. It does. It smells like wealth. It smells like upper class. It smells like comfortable living.
Listen, we're comfortable. We're comfortable.
Oh my God.
The World Cup was really fun. Couple things that I learned. The game is actually like not that long. Like soccer.
Hour and a half?
90 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you get.
Mm-hmm.
Like 45 minutes, halftime, no performance.
No.
I was waiting for Bad Bunny to come out. Beyonce, nothing. Just a hydration break. And then 45 minutes, and then it's done.
That's what they call it, hydration break?
I think
You just drink some water and then move on?
they started implementing that because like depending if it's like too hot, like hot weather.
You were in Miami.
In Miami, which was like, oh my God, my hair.
So hot. I love Miami. Okay, so you got to Miami. What was the weather like? It was really hot. Super
humid, hot. It was like 80 degrees, felt like 120. Like that's like what it said on the app.
Yeah.
Like because of the humidity,
And was that true?
it was hot. Yeah, it was hot. But the thing about that is that like you go inside buildings, the AC is blasting. So I was
That's
like cold
nice.
inside buildings. I was hot outside. I couldn't tell. My body couldn't tell what was going on.
Yeah. Who was playing?
Thank you for asking that question. It was Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay.
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 I love saying that country's name. Uruguay.
So for me, I think I'm Nicaraguan.
Yeah.
My family's from Nicaragua, 100% Nicaraguense. And so, but we don't have a team in the World Cup,
Okay.
which I am like, how exciting would that be to like have your mother tongue, your mother country
Yeah.
be in the World Cup. I mean, I
mother
guess
toilet.
the USA is in the World Cup, but like,
Who cares? Who cares about them?
so I feel like the next closest thing that I got is Mexico, you know, because Ernesto's Mexican, you know, so I have like a lot of Mexican ties.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I feel like I am rooting in every game. I've decided that I'm rooting for every Latin American Spanish speaking country
Yeah.
the entire time.
You know,
So-
like they all play football, soccer. They're all Latin American speaking country, all Spanish speaking countries.
Well, you know, there's
For the most
Iran,
part.
there's Iraq, there's Saudi Arabia, there's England,
Yes, no
there's
shade.
Netherlands, there's Dutch.
Yes, no
like there's way more jazz.
I understand.
Jazz.
No shade to all these other people, but you know that Spanish speaking countries run soccer.
That is a stereotype. Yes,
Okay, yes.
that is a disgusting
yes.
stereotype.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
God. Okay.
France.
Yeah.
Have you watched any of my explaining the World Cup videos?
Yeah. Yes.
Because right now they're in brackets.
Okay.
They're in brackets, and
Ooh, like Drag Race brackets.
so it's just like Drag Race All Stars,
Okay.
which I say in my video.
See, I saw it.
It's just like Drag Race All Stars. Everyone is divided into brackets right now, and they get points based on how well they do in their brackets. So
Jeez.
if they win a match, like Mexico and South Korea, Mexico won. If they win a match, they get 3 points.
Okay.
If they tie a match, they each get 1 point.
Uh-huh.
And then if they lose a match, they get 0 points.
This is Drag Race.
It's just like Drag Race.
It's just like Drag Race.
Yes.
Jeez.
But there's no giving points off based on like if you don't.
Oh,
win.
they don't get to pass the point to another country
Yes.
they think deserves it? Okay.
Just like Drag Race. And so then at the end, all their points get tallied, and the teams with the most points move on to the next round.
Okay.
Next round is just 16 teams that move on to the next round. I think right now it's 32 teams.
Okay.
So I think I want to say that means like the top. There's 4 brackets, 32 teams. What does that mean? How many people move on to the 16 teams?
That means there's... Excuse me. That means
The
there's
top
8
4 teams in each bracket. 4 plus 4 is 8. 4 plus 4, yeah, 8, 16. Yeah. The top 4 teams in each bracket move on to the elimination rounds.
Okay.
And then from there, that's when things get juicy because then it's like Love Island. When you like lose, you're kicked out.
How do you score? How many points do you get when you score?
It's just like a back and forth kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they just like one ball, you got to kick it with your feet.
Yeah.
And then you get into the goal.
They are running the whole time.
I think it's way less complicated than football. Football,
Yeah.
much longer.
And the point system in football is crazy. And in soccer, it's 1 point, which is what it should be. Why is it you get this? You get 2 points, a 2-point conversion. You get 7, you get 6. Just make it 1 point.
Well, that's the America.
America. Complicated as fuck.
Complicated fucking math.
Doesn't make any sense. We don't know math. Okay, but yeah, so soccer. So you go back and forth.
The most important thing is the guys are so hot.
I know.
I feel like football guys,
Football.
football men are like some of the hottest athletes out there, period. Like exclamation mark,
I would
question
say,
mark.
I would say if there was a sport physique, it probably is soccer that I would like ideal
Really?
because they can go a long time. Running. Fit.
Yeah, it's like in a very like they're very
Like
lean,
muscular
and
but lean.
muscular and lean,
Not bulky where they're not going to be weighed down by wind or like anything else in their way. Yeah, soccer bodies are great.
I think my ideal body type for a sport, I think it's baseball.
Oh, you want those big, those are big posteriors.
Yeah, they have big posteriors.
They're like a bulldog.
They're kind of like not as lean as soccer players, but not as like bulky as like football players.
Yeah.
There's something like in between that I like. I want a little bit more meat on my man,
Yeah.
but like I don't need that much meat.
Yeah, soccer player for me probably. Yeah, soccer player are like swimmers. Swimmers have really nice bodies. Football players too much. My rule is if it looks like you can knock me out with one punch, I don't want you to be near me.
Yeah.
No, thank you. And then baseball, not bad. Just again, like a little more like, they could also knock me out like a roundhouse kick to my face, and I don't want that. But soccer, it'd be like a nice tumble.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, soccer's ideal body type for me, I think.
There's a different kind of confidence with football players. I love there's like almost a femininity.
There's a softness to like how they walk, like a swish.
Like their hairstyle, I think. Like their fashion, their styling. Like they're like half of them are like highlighted, blonde. Like there's like a kind
it's
of like
what would we say? Metrosexual.
They put their their hair is long. They'll put it in like a hair tie back. There is like kind of like a femininity.
Like gay? They just read you of gay people? Maybe that's why you like them so much. I mean, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I said it. Metrosexual gay. Yeah.
Versus like
Soy
other
gay.
sports. Versus other sports, I feel like the like
soccer's a bisexual sport.
right.
There we go. We found it. Soccer's a bisexual sport.
Right.
American football is definitely like frat boy jock. And
Like
then
hockey is like very like we're men.
hockey is also jock.
We're gonna fight.
Yeah. Baseball. They're heterosexual, very heterosexual too.
I think it leans a little closer to bi.
Baseball is more bi?
I think like hockey, football, like everyone's on a spectrum.
I was going to say, if we're on the spectrum, they're a little bit...
If we're on the spectrum, I put like hockey and football like all the way to like the masculine side, then baseball, then like soccer,
Okay.
then like swimming.
Yeah.
Then we're getting real gay.
Swimming is gay. Swimming is gay.
And then I put like ice skating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Curling.
Which is a gross stereotype to all these sports, but like that's we're just
what else are we going to do on
yeah.
this?
You know that's where I put them on like a line.
Yeah. Okay, great. Well, we can move on.
Yes, please.
So speaking of being relatable and going to all these things, what's in your writer? Do you know what a writer is?
I do know what a writer is.
What is it?
For those that don't know, a writer is when you're performing, like, singers and comedians, when they go to different venues, they have what's called a writer, which is a list of like things that like they like or things they need to do their show.
Yeah, need.
And so some of these include like tech things, like I need a projection, I need 2 mics. And some of it includes things that are in the green room or the waiting room.
Yeah.
Which is like, I need, room temperature, sparkling water from this specific brand, or like all these like different, like, and like the bigger the star, allegedly, the crazier the request.
Okay, so I want to know your green room writer. I don't care about tech.
Right.
What's in the fun stuff? What's in your green room writer?
So the only thing, and I'm like in the beginning of my touring journey, like, it's my first tour.
Oh, you have one for this tour?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was doing a hypothetical game, but what's on your actual...
I have one for
What's
the
on your
tour.
literal writer?
Yeah, I have one for the tour. And a lot of venues will ask, like, what's on your writer? So,
Okay.
like, I had to, like, come up with what I needed.
Wow, relatable. What's on it?
Let's call this episode relatable. The only thing I have on it right now is Diet Coke. Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
The one thing you have on your writer is Diet Coke.
So I'm like learning what I need. Like I feel like for my next tour, I'll have a list of demands.
Okay, so what is so in the real world, what is on your writer?
So right now in the real world, it's just Diet Coke.
Okay, but like a fun
And water.
Okay, give me a fun writer. Like,
well, let me tell you.
when
Wait,
you become
hold on,
Beyonce.
hold on. Let me tell you. I went to a venue one time. They didn't have Diet Coke.
Okay, and that's the one thing you asked for?
Well, let me tell you something. I threw a fit.
Oh my God.
I was like, I asked for one thing. I asked for one thing.
Literally.
On my writer.
Ask for one.
I asked for one thing on my writer. I expect it to be there. No, I didn't say that. I mean, obviously, they then provided some.
You're like, hey, I can please can I have a Diet Coke?
Yeah, but some venues were like, and we included Diet Cokes in the fridge for you. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is what I like. This is the treatment that I like to see.
This is what I asked for.
But then, yeah.
Okay, so say you're the Beyonce. What's on your writer?
I don't know.
At Beyonce level.
I don't know how crazy it again.
Okay, so
I mean,
what?
I'm trying to think like how crazy a Samsung.
A Samsung what? Just anything Samsung? I need to have something Samsung in here. Okay,
What do you think?
I want like an air purifier. I need an air purifier with like scented oils, like lavender. I want like relaxing. I like lavender or peppermint.
Yeah.
Ooh, or tea tree oil. Okay, I want that. I want sour bright crawlers. I need Red Bull, sugar full. To keep that sugar free, aspartame BS away from me. I want Red Bull. I want Coca-Cola. I want what else do I want? I want a pizza. I would love a pepperoni pizza, New York style pepperoni pizza.
Oh, specifically New York style.
I would love ramen. I want Shin black ramyun. I want that because I would love ramen. I want that. Chopsticks for the ramen. I don't want to see a fork. And then so I guess like skincare products, like under eye patches. I love like moisturizer. Kiehl's. I love like lip balm. Things to make sure like this is all gonna be like lotion. I want to be moisturized.
Mm-hmm.
Razors to shave my head. Shaving cream.
Like, how ridiculous do you think people can get? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think I would go for like necessities, like things I need to like do this show actually, and then like extra little things. Like I need champagne or like.
Yeah. Do you think people ask for like bottles of alcohol or like things things that don't pertain to the actual show?
Yeah, I think people are asking for like I need alcohol in here. I need like a specific type of water or things just in case. There's a lot of like just in case I feel like I want this in this moment. I need this. Like J-Lo's writer. I wish I had it. I could read it.
God.
Or like I want
that must be so. I mean, like I need to like copy and paste whatever she got going on.
Or I just want red M&Ms in a bottle.
Or like
bowl.
Yeah, like I feel like it might be like some people are probably like I want M&Ms but only the red ones.
Only the red ones. Yeah.
Or something like that. You know, like something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm. Not purple, not maroon, red.
Red.
I think Valentina from Drag Race was like she needs to have red M&Ms and champagne.
Or like red roses.
Oh, that would be cute. You know, yeah, a dozen red roses.
2 dozen.
Yeah, okay, fine.
Are you a star or are you not a star?
I guess. Okay, a dozen is not that lot. Okay, so 2 dozen.
Yeah, I feel like right now it's just Diet Coke. But if I think about, also something that you don't realize is that a lot of these places have a lot of these things already.
That's also true.
So they'll have like Red Bull already there. They'll have like something that's really nice is but maybe I'll include this in my writer, like gum or mints. Because sometimes after the show, I'll do like a meet and greet, and I'm always like after talking for like an hour and a half, I'm just like, let me just like pop something in my mouth. Some of them will have like medicines, like Pepto or like headache medicine. Some of them will have teas, like throat coat. So it's already kind of like stacked up in some of the places. But I guess if you want to make sure these things are there, you can have them. I gotta think. I guess I'm just like low. I'm like low maintenance.
A Diptyque candle.
A Diptyque candle. Yeah. Yes.
A Diptyque candle. A product candle.
A product candle on when I get there.
Lit. I want it to have been lit for an hour before I walk into the room.
I want to smell it, and I want it to smell really nice in the room with a Diptyque candle.
And then you walk in, you blow it out immediately. I wanted the pre-smell, not the current smell.
Yeah, and I'm taking this home with me. Thank you so much. Do you like Red Lobster?
We're not talking about Red Lobster.
Okay, recently we ate at Boiling Crab. Do you like that type of... Hey? Hey
is for horses.
We recently ate at Boiling Crab.
Yes.
Do you like that type of eating with your hands?
Oh, no.
Like, okay, because
I
I bring this up because I remember our friend Chanel was appalled.
Yeah.
That they would bring out, and if in case you don't know Boiling Crab or a seafood boil place, they basically bring things out in like plastic bags. There's no plates. It's just shrimp in a bag, flavored. It's dropped on the table, and then you eat it with your hands.
I don't like eating. I don't like being filthy. I've never been that kind of person. I used to get yelled at because I wouldn't help my dad with the car, because when you mess around with the car, you get dirty. Gross. Eating with your hands, gross. I'm the type of person, the people, do you do this when you're like cooking? You will, after you like, say you season something or cut something, you go and wipe your hands or wash your hands. Have you seen those videos of like run your hand underwater every 2 seconds? That's me. So doing a seafood boil is stressful.
Yeah.
It's stressful. I don't want to be messy.
There's some people that really enjoy, like my mom loves it.
My mom likes
Julie loves it.
My mom likes it too.
Yeah.
They love eating with their hands.
But we took my grandma there once, and she was like, afterwards, she was like, never bring me back to this place ever again.
You said your grandma?
Yeah.
Well, how old's your grandma? You had your grandma cracking lobster shells and shit.
She's 90 years old.
Okay, maybe you should. I think we need to have like softer items.
And they had to bring her a plate. She was like, I am not eating off of a table.
I don't blame your grandma. She didn't reach that age to like stoop down to someone else's level of eating off of a table.
But there's something kind of exciting about it. It's just like different,
Yeah, I do it because I like the food. But if I had to choose, I would rather have like. To me, it's like when you cook your shrimp, do you keep the tails on the shrimp?
I like the tails on the shrimp.
So that when you eat it, you have to like eat it, break it apart every time?
I don't like the skin on the shrimp. Like the seafood boil, the boiling crab places, you have to like rip off the head and like
I don't like
take
all
the
that.
skin off. That's a little much for me.
I don't like that.
I like the tail on and like
And
I
then
just
you-
like
Okay, but it's still work you have to do.
it's still un poquito de work, yeah.
Okay, I will take the shrimp, I will cut off all the tails because then I will cook it and I want a fork.
You know
and I
you
want my
can
mouth.
buy tailless shrimp, right?
Yeah, I do, but the ones with the tail on taste better.
And that's why they do taste better. It's like bone in versus bone out.
It's also cheaper with the tails on.
No.
I think the tail on shrimp costs less.
No.
No?
I think tail on cost more because it is more flavorful.
Oh, either way, whatever it is, I cut off the tail before I cook it because ain't nobody got time to do a Rubik's Cube to eat their food. I can't stand that.
That's crazy.
Or like cooking, like a stew or something, right? Like with beef on it. I want it to be beef cubes, and I know beef on the bone tastes better, but I don't want to eat a soup. And I have to get a knife to cut the meat off of the bone.
So do you enjoy chicken tenders over wings?
Okay, so now that's really difficult because no. I prefer wings. It depends on where they're from, okay? Because some people don't do wings right. Some people do wings and you bite into it and it's like all like chewy and nasty and gross. I don't like that. I don't like that. Like Wingstop, this is not an ad. They cannot make good wings, but their tenders, bussin'.
See, I choose a wing over a tender.
Okay, every time.
Every time.
Okay.
Every time. I guess I do like working with my hands.
Yeah, you do. But see, that's okay. It depends on, it depends. It depends on what you're getting. It depends what you're getting. If what you're getting is, if it falls off the bone really nicely, then yes, of course, I'll take that. Like ribs, and it comes right off the bone deliciously, fall off the bone ribs.
Ribs are
perfect.
so good too.
Yeah, but if they're ribs that are fatty and they get stuck on there, keep that to your fucking self.
I'm getting hungry.
I know.
I'm getting hungry after all this talk.
I know, but you know what I mean, though?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not a person that wants to like work for their meal.
Yes. No, I mean, obviously fall off the bone is better than not fall off the bone for sure.
Because cooking is like so the worst.
You don't like cooking.
I hate cooking. I do it because I have to eat.
Yeah.
If we didn't have to eat.
What was that thing that you called? You didn't coin it, but you used to say you do partial cooking. What is it?
Semi-homemade meals.
Semi-home cooked.
Semi-home cooked. So yeah, I used to, I feel like half of it is like store-bought and the other half of it is like, I'll make it.
Like you'll do like the fried rice like bag and then add protein to it.
Yeah, which doesn't that sound like a great idea?
It's great.
Come on, semi-homemade.
I love cooking.
Yeah, I know.
I really enjoy cooking. There's like something about how it's like therapeutic for me. I love cooking and like cooking for people. Like I won't make any like crazy things, but I do enjoy the act of cooking.
Yeah.
When I don't have enough time to cook, like when I'm ordering out all the time, I feel like my life is falling apart.
When you're ordering out food?
I feel like it's too, like, I'm like, there's something going on in my life. Like, I don't have the time. I like should have the time to at least cook myself dinner.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
sometimes I don't have the time. And I feel like if I do it too much, like I feel like my life is falling apart.
Wow. I never feel closer to God than when I hit send on Uber Eats. Like this is what religious experiences are like. The food is on its way. Perfect. And it's fake money I used. It's real money.
I mean, I do enjoy a DoorDash and Uber Eats moment, but like even these last few days, I've had to order out and I'm like kicking myself because I'm like, I should cook a meal.
Yeah. I honestly empathize with you and I get that is difficult for you, but could never be me. I would order
like you would order out every day, all day.
If I could order every meal, I would.
What?
Breakfast, I like cooking breakfast. That's different. I go whip up a breakfast, like all these different like pancakes, eggs, bacon, fruit, like oatmeal. I would do a whole like continental breakfast. I do like to call it that when I make breakfast. But then after that, I'm exhausted for the rest of the day. So then
Well,
lunch,
you do too much in the morning. You gotta space it out.
breakfast is the most important meal of the day.
Did you know that that's a lie?
Who the fuck is lying about that?
Apparently, it's just a marketing tactic.
From whom's? Big cereal?
Big cereal. Exactly.
For Frosted Flakes?
Big cereal, Cheerios, egg companies, bacon companies. They want you to think that is the most important meal of the day and you're falling for
But
it.
it is. Name a more important meal. It's not lunch. Lunch is the stupidest meal. Lunch derails your whole day.
Because you have to like stop and eat lunch.
Yes, because you finally hit your stride at 12 o'clock and then, now I got to stop and eat.
This is the most, I've said a lot of unrelatable things in this podcast. That is the most unrelatable thing I have heard.
Do you think lunch
say.
is the most important meal of the day?
I think forcing yourself to be like, oh, I gotta eat lunch. Oh, I gotta
'cause
stop
you
my
have-
day to eat lunch.
You have to.
It's so unrelatable.
Okay, so back to the breakfast claim.
No,
So you
I
said-
enjoy every meal and I am excited to eat. I'm so excited to eat. And the fact that you're like, oh, I guess I got to eat lunch now. Are you
not.
someone that forgets to have a meal?
Yeah. I forget often.
Oh my God.
I skip lunch a lot.
I have said a lot of things this episode that make me unrelatable, but that is the most insanely unrelatable thing. I have never forgotten to eat a meal. I've never skipped a meal in my life.
I think it's more relatable to skip lunch than leave on your Prada candle. So the thing is, so
it was a gift.
Well, I will skip a lunch because lunch is just stupid. But then I make up for it. I have 2 dinners. I will skip lunch and then I'll have my first dinner at like 6 o'clock, 6:30. And then by the time it gets to 10, I'm hungry. So then I have another one. So I always have 3 meals throughout the day. It's either going to be a lunch with 1 dinner or no lunch and 2 dinners. You just have like a big plate of seconds at dinner. Do you have seconds at dinner? I always have another plate.
Like, do I go back for more?
Yeah. I always go back for more later. Like it's a thing. I eat at 6:30. I take a break. I go do something, and then by 10 o'clock I eat again.
Like a full meal at 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Like a big ass meal at 10 o'clock?
Like the same thing I had
And when
before.
do you fall asleep?
Like 2 o'clock. I have issues with falling asleep.
So that to me sounds like you're eating lunch and you're eating dinner. You're just like off a little bit.
Yeah.
Time wise.
Yeah. I just take a long break between breakfast and my first dinner. Okay, so breakfast is really the least important meal of the day. Then what's the most important?
I don't know. That's something I heard on the interwebs.
But then
I think I do agree with you that breakfast is the most important meal of the day because you're setting yourself up for success, I think.
Yeah, to get your work done. Yes. So you will stop everything to eat. I'm sorry. That's kind of really bad. Sorry. I'm going to take that back. I hope I edit that one out. So you will, if you're in the middle of like a work day, like you're working and you're in a role, you're like really hard at work and you're like in the zone, you're in a flow state, but it's 12:30 and your watch says it's time to have lunch. You will always stop to eat that little sandwich.
Let me tell you something about me. Let me tell you something a little bit about me.
Okay.
I will always stop to eat lunch when I'm hungry. Yes. Like when I'm hungry, I will eat.
Okay.
And you know what? And maybe that is a flaw. And maybe that's controversial because Ernesto sometimes will be like, I am a baby in that way. When I'm tired, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
When I'm hungry, I want to eat.
I don't think it's controversial. I think it's just you.
And so like if I'm in the middle of something and I'm really hungry, I'll find a stopping point, but I don't need to finish the task in order to eat. I'll be like, and sometimes for me, and I think this is evolutionary, don't call me,
how you evolved over your time.
Don't call me a scientist, but sometimes I can't concentrate on what I'm doing, or like I'll start to like feel like I'm like really like scatterbrained, and I'll be like, oh, I need to eat some food, and then that will help my work.
Okay. Yeah.
Later.
Yeah.
Because I'm like fueling my body in the way that it needs to be fueled.
Okay. Yeah.
You won't stop. Like you'll be like, oh no, I'm gonna do this task and I'm gonna finish it. Then like
I could power through. I oftentimes will power through. For me, eating gets in the way of me finishing what I'm supposed to do.
That's what Ernesto feels about sleeping.
I feel the same way.
Like
sometimes
he's
about
like,
sleeping.
I rather like not sleep and like do more things.
Yeah, that's why I don't sleep at night. There's so much I want to do. I need to fall.
Crazy.
I know. And I mean, just a little bit of an antithesis to you. You listen to your body. I don't listen to mine. I tell my body, stop talking to me.
You're the type of person, I'm, just to put it back on me real fast.
Yes.
I'm like an immediate pleasure kind of person.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification.
That's the one.
That me.
So even when you're like having sex, you just want it like it's like it needs to happen now? Or even then, are you instant or delayed gratification type of person? I'm assuming instant based on everything we just learned.
Well, I'm confused by the question. I'm not going to lie.
What was confusing?
Like
Do I need to say the words?
When I'm horned up,
When you're
do I want to have sex? Yes.
No, when you're having sex, do you need the gratification immediately of like being done?
How dare you ask me such filthy questions on this podcast?
You know.
It's not like instant gratification in the sense that when I want it now. So like when I'm sleepy, I want to sleep right now. When I'm
Right.
hungry, I want to eat right now. When I want to have sex, I want to do it right now.
Okay.
Not to say that like in the moment, I'm like instantly doing it. And like I'm like, I can last.
Wasn't what I was asking.
I can last.
Okay.
People enjoy having sex with me, I think.
Oh my God.
I've never gotten any complaints.
I regret asking this question. So no, the answer is no. You're not an instant gratification person when it comes to having sex.
Well, like when I want it right now.
Yeah, no, that's what.
Like, for example, we talked about this in the last podcast or a couple podcasts ago, when I met Ernesto and I thought he was hot and I wanted to like, jump his bones, I wanted to do it that night. And he was like, hold on.
Right.
So I got delayed gratification because like I wanted it then, he wanted it later.
Yes, that wasn't what I was talking about. You know what I was fucking talking about.
How much I last in bed? I last a long time. I last the appropriate amount of time and people enjoy it.
Okay, so it's not about, okay, I'm going to.
So what's your delayed gratification sex question?
I will reframe it again. So it's not like, okay, you don't go in with like, you go in with an intention of, I want this to be a quick thing or a long thing. The intention is what I'm saying, not your body behaving, your mind. When you go into it, are you like, okay, I want this to finish now? Or I want this to last a long time, like, you know, and then the one where the finish finally happens. That's the delayed gratification. That's what I'm talking about. And you knew exactly what I was talking about when I brought it up the first time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, but now you know.
Okay. I go into it with no expectations of like, I want this to be fast or I want this to be long. I let my body speak to me in the moment. I let our bodies do the talking.
Okay.
And I let our bodies do the talking. And sometimes that's quicker, sometimes that's longer. It just depends on the moment, depends on the environment, depends on our mood. It's not even like, I don't even go into it with those preconceived notions. And I think the takeaway
What are we taking
is that when my body tells me something, I listen.
There we go. That's a good summation. Yes, when your body talks to you, you listen.
So when you're in sexual moments with people, are you thinking, I want this to last as long as possible? Because sometimes sex can be too long.
Sometimes I would rather it be like I prefer like a longer moment than a short, quick moment. So I guess that answers your question. Yeah, I don't do it on purpose, but I guess I do. For me, like the life cycle of this lasts a little bit longer than like a little quick thing.
So
I want a show. I want an hour. I want
An hour?
No. I don't want. You know how I want an hour. No, I gotta keep saying that. That's not what I mean.
An hour is crazy.
No, I want.
Oh my God.
I want prestige HBO drama, not the first half of like a cartoon. That's 50. Shit, fuck. I can't do it without time. I'm going to get this analogy.
Okay.
I want a prestige drama on HBO, not the first part of a sitcom. The first act of a sitcom. That's what I want. If I could describe it that way.
You don't want a cold open?
I don't want never a cold open.
How long is an ideal time frame?
I just told you. Prestige drama, HBO.
No, I want a timestamp. How long to you is like, this is like how long sex should last?
Well, sometimes if you're just really into it, you just like, you just get flow state. You don't really know what's happening.
Stop avoiding the question. Like for you, like what's like an ideal amount of time to be like, and I'm not even talking just like from beginning to end. I'm talking about like when you start kissing. Like what's an ideal time?
From the first kiss?
Yes.
Ideal? I'm just playing it through in my head. Get all the different things. An hour.
An hour?
From start to finish?
From first kiss to last
an hour.
A moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
From start to finish.
I'm a 30-minute. I have no time. There is no time in my schedule. A good 30 minutes for me is just like what?
Really? From everything? From start to finish, 30 minutes? I mean, I get that makes sense, yeah, but like I don't know. Certain acts like act 1 could take longer than the other act 2 or act 3, you know? It definitely is a 3-act experience.
Sure. Yes.
Some acts, are a little bit
30
longer.
minutes for me is a sweet spot.
Wow.
Maybe 45, but that's to me, that's too much time. How am I supposed to fit in everything in my schedule? How am I supposed to watch Love Island every day? An hour?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, an hour. For me.
Yeah, and we're different.
But we're different.
And we're different people.
Sometimes
I think 30 minutes does. I think a good 30 minutes does the job, like gets everything done really well, fast, great.
I feel like on average it is 30 minutes, but ideal for me, it would be hour.
Wow.
Like yeah.
Wow.
The full cycle for me is an hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And on that note,
you want to continue talking?
I did.
You better not edit this out.
Yeah.
I want all the opinions on hour versus 30 minutes.
Yeah, the soccer stuff is gone, but this will stay. Yeah.
And on that note, thank you for watching another episode of the Current Besties podcast. Wow, what an episode. Make sure to follow us at Current Besties Pod. Or if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Uly and Ernesto.
And if you'd like to follow me, you can follow me at jazz_trice. Please make sure you write a rating, send this to your friends, write a rating, leave a rating, write a review, send this to your friends, listen, do all those things so that everybody knows how much fun we are having at the Current Besties podcast.
Okay, thank you guys. See you guys next week. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.